shadows in our hearts, the whispers of surrender, tempting us to depart. But the fire in our souls, it burns with resilience. In the face of despair, we choose defiance. But we're not just survivors, we're warriors in love, fighting for each other, past of our once promised land. Through the wreckage and chaos, we'll find our way. In the face of adversity, we choose to stay. We're not just survivors, we're champions in love. We're building our castle under the stars above. Through the trials and tribulations, we'll stand tall. In the face of the unknown, we'll heed love's call. We're not just survivors, we're warriors in love, bound by a promise, sealed with a dove. Through the storms and the struggles, we'll find our way. In the face of adversity, we choose to stay. We're not just survivors, we're conquerors in love, bound by a promise, sealed with a dove. Through the storms and the struggles, we'll find our way. In the face of adversity, we'll always choose love. In the heart of the hurricane, where the storms first began, we stood on the shattered glass of our once promised land. But we're not just survivors, we're champions in love. In the face of adversity, we'll always rise above. In the heart of the hurricane, where the storms first began, we stood on the shattered glass of our once promised land. But we're not just survivors, we're champions in love. In the face of adversity, we'll always rise above. Defiance, whenever hearts and we allows the cause. Never win, never the chaos, we'll never forget.